Hello everyone, welcome to the headlines of the day. This is 20th of May 2022 and we are back again with some of the major articles from The Hindu. Let's begin our today's discussion. On page number 1 and 14, you'll find articles related to GST law from GS2 Polity and Governance. So the first article says, Supreme Court says Centre. States have equal powers to make GST related laws. And the second article is headlined as, Supreme Court verdict will not alter the GST regimes, says the Finance Ministry. Now, from these two articles, you have to know about the Article 246A, which gives the states power to make laws with respect to GST of the Constitution and how a judgment may change the landscape of provisions under GST and what is the possible scenario ahead. Another thing, that what is the importance of cooperative federalism and about a recent judgment of the Supreme Court in this particular context. All right, moving further on page number 1 itself from GS1 welfare schemes, there's an article about Delhi's ration delivery. So Delhi's doorstep ration delivery plan has been quashed. High Court says that government can introduce similar schemes but can't use grain supplied by the centre. So from this article, you have to understand why did the Delhi High Court set aside Mukhyamantri Ghar Ghar Ration Yojana. Moving further on page number 4 and 6 from GS2 Polity and Governance. So there's an article that says OBC Reservation. Maharashtra can take a leaf out of MP's book. From this article, you have to know about the Supreme Court's recent ruling to allow the implementation of reservation of other backward classes in the local body polls in Madhya Pradesh. Also know about OBC reservation across India, its history and challenges, and what is the possible scenario ahead. Moving further, on page number 6 from GS2 Health section, there's an editorial article that says, Bridging the Health Policy to Execution Chasm. So India states need to act quickly in setting up public health and management cadre for a healthier society, says the author. From this article, you have to understand what are the features and significance of guidance document on setting up of public health and management cadre, as well as revised editions of the Indian Public Health Standards for ensuring quality healthcare in government facilities. Background, role and relevance. How can public health and management cadres and revised IPHS can help India to make progress towards the NHP goal? What is the present status of government spending on health in India and the steps that needs to be taken for strengthening public health services and what more needs to be done. Moving further on page number 8 from GS3 Environment section, there's another article that is about ethanol blending, understanding India's ethanol blending policy. From this article, you have to understand what is the history of ethanol blending in India. Why does the government want to increase the percentage of ethyl alcohol in petrol? From where does India source its ethanol? What is the international experience and what are the environmental costs of ethanol blending? All right, moving further on page number 8 itself from GS3 Science and Technology, there's an article that is headlined as The Child Online Safety Toolkit. So from this article, you have to understand what is this child care toolkit about. Can the toolkit be accessed by different countries and organizations? What does the toolkit provide? And how does it aim to achieve safe and fulfilled environment for children online? Moving further on page number 11 from GS2 International Relations, there's another article about the BRICS Summit. BRICS must press for aid to tackle climate crisis. So our Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar speaks about the Ukraine crisis in the recent held BRICS Foreign Ministers Summit. From this article, you have to understand what are the key takeaways of BRICS Foreign Ministers level meetings, know about the origin of BRICS, its groupings and objectives. Moving further on page number 12 from GS1 History section, there's an article about Aurangzeb's tomb. So, Archeological Survey of India bars visit to Aurangzeb's tomb. This is in wake of tomb for 5 days. So, the Archeological Survey of India bars visit to Aurangzeb's tomb. The tomb will be shut out for 5 days after the MNS spokesperson called for its destruction. From this article, you have to learn the facts related to Aurangzeb's tomb. Well, with this, we call it a wrap of today's edition of Headlines of the Day, The Hindu. This is Kritika signing off. We'll see you with more such videos. Till then, take care and do stay tuned.